So I am the middle child of 4 kids. My brother's the oldest, and then me, and then I have 2 younger sisters. And my mom didn't want me to be any different. Not that she didn't like my disability, but she didn't want me to feel like I was different. So I was raised just like all the other kids. So I moved out like everybody else when I was 19 years old. I had a dream. I was gonna be a firefighter. I became a firefighter. I was a firefighter for 5 years. And in that time, I also became an EMT. But my vision deteriorated, and I had to leave the department. I had to leave both. Because my vision had got to the point where it wasn't safe for me, it wasn't safe for my partners. So I left and I came back home. And I felt like I was gonna do nothing. I felt like at 22 years old, that was gonna be my life. And I was in a really bad place. And my mom would tell me, at the rate you're going, you'll be lucky if you make it to 25. I had everything that I wanted and everything that I worked for, and it was just gone. Most people that work here have no idea that I have a visual impairment. They think that I wear sunglasses inside for fun. Like it's a style thing. Most people, when they find out, oh, you're one of the blind ones, it's like, wow, I didn't know. But that's, that's kind of the point, right? Like, you want to fit in. I'm okay with people knowing. I'm not embarrassed by it. It's just, sometimes the way people are raised, they're really closed-minded. And where you would have a friend, and you've had a friend for a long time, they find out about it and they don't look at you as the same person. Now you're disabled. Now you need help. But you've always been that way. But for some reason in their mind, you're a different person. I always strive to do more than what they say that I can do. That's how I ended up setting zippers. I'm the first ever blind zipper setter. I wanted to do something that none of the other blind people have done. I want them to realize that just because I'm blind doesn't mean that I can't find a way to adapt. So Iris Vision is an adaptive piece of technology. It is essentially an older VR headset that takes a Samsung phone, but it's using the camera, so it has this wonderful camera quality, and it's putting it on a 4K screen. So you're looking at it through VR, and it's probably better than 20/20 vision. It's a life-changing piece of technology for somebody I use it to help my daughter with her schoolwork, because without it, she's got her iPad and she's looking at it, and I'm over here trying to see it, and I can't, and she gets frustrated, but with it, I can just sit back behind her and read along with what she's reading, and it's great. It's a wonderful piece of technology to have. I wore it to my daughter's first grade award ceremony. She begged me not to wear it because she's 6 and she was afraid that the other kids would stare and she'd get embarrassed. I took it anyway, and I was really hesitant, but I was respectful of, what she wanted, so I kind of had it in my shirt, even though it was kind of big, I had it in my shirt, and when they called her name, I put it up, and I found her, and she looked back at me, and she smiled so big, and she did her little wave, she approved, and she could see that I was seeing her, and it was the best moment ever. IFB Solutions changed my life because I was going nowhere. I felt like I had nothing. And then I came here and I learned all of the things that we can do. We do some pretty amazing things.